morning, good morning. Happy Wednesday, and we are crafting together a day early because Mark and I are going to be out of town. And so we want to make sure that we stay on track every Monday and Thursday to do some crafting together. So if you guys know on Instagram, I did a live the other day and I went shopping and I found some really cute things. Of course, everything was on sale. And in your unfinished woods department, the items that you're going to need today is the 6-inch large plywood circles. No, sorry, 10-inch ones, but they're 6 in a package. And they look like this, they're pretty thin. And what I did, you're going to need a drill to pre-drill these holes before we start crafting. So you're going to need the unfinished woods. You're going to go over to your craft department, which your paper is also on sale. And you can go to the Christmas ornament department, and I picked out this little cute guy. This is the one that I made yesterday, and this is what we're going to make. But I'm going to make one in different paper and a different ornament to show you the types that we're going to use. And also I got some shiny ribbon, and this is in the middle aisle next to the unfinished craft woods. There is little, I can't remember what they call them, little end caps. And they're in the middle aisle, and they'll have like all your stickers and everything for your season for Christmas in those, and of course they're still 60% off. So this is where I found the ribbon, was in that area. Okay, and again, you can go get whatever greenery picks that you want, and if they don't have this one available left, this one was $3.99, and I don't even know what they call this one, but I really like to use this one at the store because you could just get the little clippers and you clip those off. But I have used different ones that have a different variety of different greens, and they also have some berry picks in there. So whatever you're liking, that is what you need to go pick up, or if you already have some laying around, great, then you don't need to go buy it. And we're going to use your Mod Podge today. We're going to use your stain again, and I think I'm going to break down and maybe buy that stain just to see what it's like. And then you're also going to need your little ribbon maker. And again, this is in your Christmas department, and this is 60% off. And the box, if you haven't bought it yet, this is what the box looks like. If they have any left, and they're $13.99. If they are out in the Christmas department, just go to the ribbon department. When you walk into Hobby Lobby, left side, they have some different bow making little gadgets. This one still is my favorite. Okay, let's start crafting. And again, we're going to get your glue gun, and we're going to use this little cute little Cricut mini iron. And it is that Easy Press Mini, and it's mini but mighty. And it is an investment. So it's $49. And if you see anything that we're going to be doing with the Mod Podge, you're going to need that for each one of these. And your handy dandy dryer. Okay, so these are $8.99, and again, they're 6 in a package, and they're 10-inch. Now, if you would go to your department and they are not available, they do have a bigger one. And you can still use the bigger one, and what you could do is you can take your scrap paper and tear those in sections, and then put that on here with your Mod Podge. Again, we're going to trace that around. And and you don't really have to do this, but I like to be a little organized, little OCD Sonya has. And you're going to go ahead and cut that like what we did when we did the little square one. Once you get to playing with Mod Podge, it's kind of addicting because it's really fun. Okay, so I've cut the circle. Again, find your trash can. Sonya just has one of her departments, a trash can. Okay, so we've traced that, and that is exactly that size. But we don't want it to look perfect. So again, you're just going to start tearing all the way around, and you could do however is comfortable for you. And just keep tearing and tearing. And when you go to the paper aisle, your scrapbooking paper, again, here in Kearney, it is located to the back of the store on the left-hand side. And there's two different sizes of scrapbook paper. You have your original 8x10, And then you have your 12 by 12, and I buy the 12 by 12. And you can buy it by the individual piece, or if you're going to do a lot of scrapbooking and you want a variety of pages, they have a bundle, and that is all the way on the back wall in different seasons and themes. Okay. There you go. We'll throw that in there. So here is what it kind of looks like. And then you kind of lay it on here, and I already have everything pre-drilled. And if you want to, oh, and I forgot my wire. That's what I forgot. I forgot the wire, guys. I am not organized this morning. I don't think I can get my twine in there either. Oh, I know what we could do. Guess what? We're going to put twine on the back and use a twine hanger. Look at me go. Okay, so you don't need a drill for this. See what you learn when you're being a dork? My gosh. Okay, so again, we're using that foam brush that we used the other day. And we are going to go ahead and Mod Podge that circle. And go ahead and dip it. And you're going to need that wax paper again. Any wax paper, parchment paper, you're going to need that to lay on top when we're using that press. Okay. Make sure you get it all the way around the perimeter. Lay that down. And I'm going to make sure that my holes are being hid, that I already pre-drilled. Okay, and then you're going to lay this on there. I already tore this off. And you make sure you turn it on high. And you lay this on here. Again, this is in your Cricut department, just a few rows from your scrapbooking paper. Again, that's on the left-hand side of the store here in Kearney, Nebraska. And we are working on getting these videos over to YouTube, so which is exciting. So we're moving on up. Okay, so there you go. It is all dried down, and we have our little holly set. Now, the next thing is, we're still going to need that, but we're going to get that stain out. Again, I'm going to put my gloves on, so just in case we get this on our fingers. You can stain the back if you want. If you're making it for yourself, not a big deal, but if you're going to make this as a gift to give to somebody, I would highly suggest to stain the back. Okay. And if you don't have a rag available, because we're not going to use very much, just grab a paper towel. Because really, when I made the one yesterday, I didn't really dry it. I didn't wipe that much off. This wood does not absorb the stain like when we did a little stand-up with the cinnamon sticks. It's a little different texture. Oh, really, there's no texture. Okay, so we're going to go like this. Just going to take that stain. And my foam brush was pretty dry, so I did dip it. Okay. And we're not going to need this, so I'm just going to put that back in here now. And let's go ahead and put the lid on. We'll just get that out of our way so we don't make a mess. Remember, this is water-based, so it's going to dry really fast. And maybe just dab it, because you want it to look, you know, rough, antique-y look. Okay. There you go. Now see right in here, that didn't take. So go ahead and get your foam brush out again. You want to make sure it seals with that stain. And just, foam brushes are great to work with when you're staining, because they still have some stain in there and you don't have to dip into your jar again. There you go. That's cute. Okay. Now, we're going to seal that with the Mod Podge once again. Get these out of the way because we're not going to need those. And if you need the dryer, see, we're not even gonna need the dryer because it dried so fast. And if you did see that live, you can go to my Instagram, and we did that little live video at Hobby Lobby yesterday, no, day before. And I showed you the section where the dryer is located if you want to buy one from Hobby Lobby. Lately they were $23.99. Good investment to have because when we do crafts and we need a little speed up, works great. Okay, grab your wax paper again. And we're just going to go ahead and we're going to dry that to seal it. That way your wax paper is nice and smooth. We're going to get all the wrinkles out. That's the other thing. When you're using Mod Podge, your paper may wrinkle just a little bit, but that is why we use this wax paper and this little cute iron. And that totally did not work. What did I do wrong? Oh, you know what I did? Oh my gosh, Sonya, you're such a dork. I was supposed to dry it, not put the iron on. My brain is at the store, guys, as I have all these things to do, and I'm totally doing a malfunction on this. This is so bad. I am so embarrassed. Oh my gosh, we just totally had a party foul. Okay, well, if this works and you're making a mess, it's okay. We're just going to finish it, and we're going to do it over again like this. Okay, so this is what happens when you're doing a live video and you make a mistake and you put the wax paper down, because that wasn't supposed to happen like that. It's okay. Sonya's a dork. It's all right. See, Sonya even makes mistakes. And I don't even have any scrap paper. I left all my backup stuff at the store. Okay, so we're going to fix this the right way, and I'm just going to put this back on there. I'm going to put this on here. We're going to try to clean up my mess. Fix my boo-boo. Do not put the wax paper on after you Mod Podge. You dry it, Sonya. See? Totally party foul. Okay, because we're going to cover this up on the top anyway, so it's going to be fine. Okay, yes, you're going to need the dryer. And I made 2 of these. Apparently doing it live is, yes, it's okay, it's going to cover. You know, the other thing, this would be really cute if you want to just make, like when we did a little stand and we did the little pieces of wood at the bottom. If you need just some color somewhere in your house, just do this. You have 6 of these discs. So do something fun with them. And like I said, this is a good craft to do with the kids. We're going to salvage this, I promise. Okay, so again, I just put that on top. We're going to make this one look really country, rough, primitive. We're going to get your dryer back out again. Plus I put this sweatshirt on and I'm really warm and I should not have done that. Okay, so this is what we are looking like, and I'm going to pick this up and see where, okay, so this is a good thing, again, to show you if you cannot buy the 10-inch and you go buy the 12-inch, just using your Mod Podge and ripping that paper and Mod Podging it down to make it look layered. Easy cheesy. And I'll show you, because we have extra paper, remember? So you just take those pieces. See, this is a lesson. If you want the bigger disc and you can hang 2, say you're going to do this, okay? So this would be your piece, okay? So we have, let's see, I pretty much covered it up really good. So let's just take this like here's for instance. And you would just take that Mod Podge, again, iron it down, stain it, and then cover it. So you can rip a bunch of these little papers and then just Mod Podge them and make them look dimensional and they've got texture on there. So see, it's a lesson. Okay, so we've got this done. Now the next thing is you have this cute little hanger here, and you can leave this bow on if you want, or you can take it off. And I think I am going to take it off because I want it to match my ribbon that I'm going to put on there. This one does have a little wire, and you can use that for something else. Okay, so we've cut that off. This little ornament was $4.99 regular price, but we are using it, and it was only 60. It's 60% off. So there you go. Okay, so we are going to go ahead and we are going to use this glue gun, and we are going to attach to the back. And you can position that wherever you want, okay? And this one is a little bit bigger, as you can see that we have up here. Okay. Remember that glue is hot, and don't burn your fingers. Okay, so there you go. So there's your ornament in the middle. Okay, next thing you're going to do is you're going to clip those off, and you're just going to position them wherever you want them to be. And I'm going to put one here, and I'm going to put one over here. And it doesn't take a lot of glue, guys, so just remember that. A little glue goes a long ways. And then go ahead and hold those down. And then what I did is I took that other piece, and then I just folded it like so. Again, so we had some. So there's the two pieces there. Now if you take this one here, you're just going to bend it in half and lay it in there. Again, hold that down. Isn't that cute? See, my mistake was fine. A lot of things goes through Sonia's head when she's doing things and processing what's the next thing to do when I'm done here. And see where that got me. Made a huge mistake. But we had education 101 with it too. Okay, we're going to lay that right there. And then go ahead and just cut a little piece of twine. And if you want to, I really like ribbon that is two-sided, which this is. So I am actually going to use both of them at the same time. And we're going to make a nice, cute bow. And you can make your bow as big as you want. You can make your bow as small as you want. And we're just going to keep going back and forth. We'll do one more. Okay. And then you can go ahead and cut. And what I did with my little white one up here, I took a little piece of ribbon and I glued that around this middle section of your bow. That way then you don't see your twine. And then you're just going to cut those off. And see, then you just spread it around. It's so cute. Okay, and then whatever color you want to pick up, since we have a red ornament, let's just do this one. And put a little piece of glue in the back. And then pull that around. And then put another little piece of dab in the back. Hold that for a little bit. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and figure out where you want that bow. If you want it in the middle, if you want it on the side. I think we're going to want it right in the middle there. So let's take this, a nice amount of glue there because we're going to glue it to your greenery and hold. This scrapbook paper, they've got snowman, they've got 25 days, 25th, like Christmas, just 25 all over it for your Christmas day. They've got snowflakes. And there you go. Isn't that cute? Okay, so since I forgot the wire, we're going to go ahead and take that twine and we're going to make a hanger, which actually this would actually look cuter than the wire anyway. So there you go. See what happens when you're not organized? Still things work out. Now you can make your hanger as long as you want, short as you want, depending on where you, when you're making this, if you know where you're going to hang it. That's the other thing. And we'll get those to dry. Sometimes to speed it up, I'll just rub my hand over that when it's about dry. See how cute that is? Adorbs. And then there's more, oh, see, it's not dry yet. But if you have a drill and you still want to do the wire, or if you have a drill and you want to pull the string through, just get a bigger drill bit. So that way it's big enough to put the twine through. And there you go. There is your hanger. And again, I'm just not letting it dry fast enough. And they had these in the Christmas department. They had red, they had green, and then they had an off-white. And I picked up a couple extras to make for the store too, so they'll be in there for sale. See if it's all dry. Okay, so I'm going to recap. So the 6 plywood pieces, their package was $8.99, and 40% off made the package $5.39. So if you divide that by 6, this little piece of wood was 89 cents. You had your ornament was $4.99, 60% off made them $1.99. Your paper was 69 cents and it's half off right now, so it was 34 cents. Your pick was $3.99, 60% off makes it $2.39, and we used half of it, so that made that $1.20. And your ribbon, this whole bundle was $3.99, and there is 10 yards of each color. So there is a lot of ribbon in here. So and it's 60% off. So it was $2.39. And I mean, you could put 50 cents is really what you probably use out of this. So if you think about it, you made this cute little hanger for $5. $5. That's it, $5. And you're gonna need a drill if you wanna put wire in there, or get your drill bit to get your string through there, your hot glue gun, your little Cricut, and remember your investment you did would make these little cute pictures, your Mod Podge, and there you go. There is your hanger for under $5. I love it. And see, you can't even tell where I made a mistake. So there you go. Sonya makes mistakes. You guys just don't know there's mistakes that happen behind the wall. But now today, I did it right in front of you live on a Wednesday morning. So you guys have a great day and enjoy making this. And again, there's 6 of these in there. Get some friends, do some crafting. And like Mark said too, this is fun that you could do with your kids because they can rip that paper, they can Mod Podge, and you can sign the back and give it as a gift. So there you are. Happy crafting from my little space to your home, and go to Hobby Lobby and grab your supplies. Okay guys, I'm out. It is 5:25. This took a lot longer than I planned, so again, mistakes actually worked out good. Okay, bye guys. And again, I'm just gonna go ahead and bring this camera back up here to show you really close. Tammy, I see no mistakes. It's so cute. See all that? It even hid. So there you go, guys. Go grab your ribbon and get to happy crafting. Bye, guys.